Good evening, my Rosalynds and Rosikins. Mother is back, and I want to talk about the fact that when in this episode of Privileged Plights, we get men who are willing to kill someone over us. Our boyfriends slash husbands slash whomever romantic partner in our lives, they become obsessed over us. They become irrational at times over us, and they can become very toxic and possessive and territorial over us. These are one of our privileged plights as Browsers, Darks, Kings articles and beautiful women in general. I mean, comment below if you've ever been in a situation where a man has told you you're going to get some man killed one day. Because I've heard that numerous times throughout my relationships or just courtships with men in my life. And a lot of women might not be able to relate to that because they haven't had those experiences. But when you're a pretty girl, men really do become very territorial and possessive. I can't help but think back to a time when I was with my ex toxic boyfriend and how we even had went to the mall together, and I was wearing literally a simple outfit, leggings, and I think a hoodie shirt or something like that, and my boots. And I usually dress like that all the time at the time. Um, that was like my go-to style. In the future, moving forward, I'm switching it up. But yeah, that was like my go-to favorite style. It was cute, it was casual, and it was very nice. It accentuated my body. I like that. I like stuff like that. Okay, anyway. The point is that I always dress like that, so it's never an issue. But when we were there, he saw other men there, crowds of men or whatnot, or groups of men. And he was like, put my jacket on because I don't want to get in a fight over you. Now, mind you, why would he ever get in a fight over me? What There was nothing happening. But what he was insinuating was that other men are gonna want you because you're pretty and you're mine. And so I will beat somebody's ass if they try to approach you because you're mine. That's basically what he was insinuating. And I refused to put on his jacket because again, I wasn't looking promiscuous or crazy or anything like out of the ordinary. I was wearing my regular stuff, but I just happened, as usual, to have a nice body. So yeah, it is what it is. And he was like getting upset about it and annoyed. And I remember I think we did get into an argument because I was just like, why are you trying to control what I wear when I always wear this? And you know this. I mean, I don't dress crazy. And so what's funny though is that I had walked away from him because we went to different stores. And at the time, I was in my big back era. We're not gonna talk about it. And I really wanted some food. Anyway, moving on. That's so bad. That's so bad. Okay, whatever. The point is that I was away from him, and when I was walking because I wanted Auntie Annie's. Oh my god, I was obsessed. Auntie Annie's. Oh, I love butter pretzels. I had went there. Unfortunately, it was closed. I was mad as hell. Anyway, moving on. But I had went over there and about three guys tried to holler at me just when I was just going to go walk to Auntie Annie's in the mall to get something. Questionable times, questionable times. So, in theory, he was right, but my Roslins, we all know this. Anyway, when you're pretty, you're going to get attention. But technically speaking, he had every right to be territorial because men were always trying to take me away from him, on God. So, yeah, I'll give him that much. But I don't know. When you are pretty, you have these experiences where men literally are willing to go to war over you in the most toxic, but a lot of times ego boosting ways. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to say it. Does that mean you should put your man in that position? No. But it does come with the territory. That's why it's a privileged plight. Not every woman has men willing to protect them. Just saying. Not every woman has a man willing to beat somebody's ass if they like try to approach her when she's in a relationship or even just with a man that wants to be in a relationship with her. Not every woman has a territorial possessive man who understands that his woman is that bitch and so other men will want her. So he's like rah, 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 rah. Not every woman has that experience. And then had other experiences where I was literally talking to a man and I was telling him how I'm, not so down with anybody. So I have another man pursuing me because me and him couldn't work out because he's a single father basically, and I don't want children, you know this. And he's very handsome, very nice, but he was giving struggle, and I don't want struggle, but I had told him like, yeah, hey, I'm talking to someone who's like basically the total opposite of you in that department, and yeah, we could just be friends. And he was like, well, what's the guy's name, because he told me before that he's someone who has handled men over his woman, or a woman that he wanted to be his woman. But with me, I'm not even his woman. I'm someone he wants to be his woman so fucking bad, but he was just like, what's his name, like, let me know his name. I ain't gonna do nothing, let me know his name, like he's the type to pay somebody to beat somebody's ass. Like, I don't have time. I know I did not give that man the man's name. I don't have time for that. But the point is that I never really hear certain women talking about these experiences of men that are literally trying to look up another man that's pursuing you's name and get his information so that he can basically plot on him so he can have you all to himself. I don't really hear that. But what I do know is that my Rosalynds, y'all experience this shit and you can't tell me you don't, okay? And so, like, when I hear a man tell me I'm gonna get some man killed one day, it's humbling, but also exciting, but also scary. Let me explain. Let me explain. I say exciting because, damn, I make you that passionate where you want to go to jail. Ugh, flex. Anyway, I know that is not good. Okay, whatever. And then scared because, damn, if you kill him, you won't kill me too. In a crime of passion, a passion of, yeah, crime of passion. There we go. And then thirdly, I feel like uneasy or intimidated or whatever or nervous because it's like, damn, like I always have men hollering at me on the usual. So if you see a man hollering at me, is he gonna die that day? Like, oh God, I'm concerned for his safety, So I have so many thoughts that go through my mind with this privileged plight because I love to know a man is willing to fight to the death over me. I really do. I love it. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. It boosts a lot of women's egos that know that their man or any man that wants to pursue them does not play about them. However, it's toxic too because the question is, where's the line drawn, right? If you have a very attractive woman on your arm, of course she's gonna get hollered at by other men. That's just inevitable. She's getting hollered at before when she was single, and a lot of men don't care that you're in a relationship. They just care that they want to have access to you. And so men understand how men think. But my thing is like, sit back, sit back. Stop. My thing is this, like, okay, like, you don't have to go all gangsta in here, you know? Like, I don't want to call you from jail because I'm not. Like, unless you like had every reason to beat somebody ass or kill them over me, like they hurt me or they tried to, like that's different. But just because I'm getting hollered at, like, baby, lean back, like calm down, like I don't know. It's giving ASMR, possessive toxic boyfriend on YouTube videos. I don't know. It's giving Wattpad. It's giving character AI. I'm so done. But yeah, all I'm saying, Rosalynds, is that you have to be aware because that man, if you're driving him crazy just by another man talking to and he threatening to beat somebody's ass or to kill them, just like, come on now, get your life. Just be careful because it's flattering, but it's not always good. Okay, okay. What I will say though is it's comforting to know that your man's or a man that wants to pursue you is willing to go to war over you. And it's also scary. So, what you have to do is decipher whether or not it's coming from a place of protectiveness and healthiness or a complete obsession and dominance in the sense of unhealthy masculinity. It's one thing when a man is like that because he wants to defend your honor, it's another when he just wants the fact that you're his, and so his ego can't take somebody else having you because he sees you as like his property. Now, I don't mind being a man's property or possession in a healthy way, like you're mine, I'm yours, etc. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to, oh, she's mine, like I'm a goddamn toy on a damn shelf, okay? Like I'm your favorite toy from when you were a child, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I am not a toy. I'm a person. I have feelings, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want respectfully because I am who I am. Now, it's one thing when your partner wants to elevate you and help you transform for the better. It's another when they're trying to change you. It's another when they're trying to change you for the worse. I mean, well, not for the worse, but trying to change you because they're afraid of how great you are and how much attention you attract. Like I said before, I hate when men get with you and then try to make you humble your beauty when it's the very thing that attracted them to you because they know that other men will keep looking. Yeah, no. I want you to be willing to kill for me when necessary, but lean back if it's just like you're being insecure. You don't have to go pull out a Glock or do something crazy. Just know you have a bad bitch on your arm and it comes with the territory. So I would say, Rosalynn, please vet your potential mates and suitors to see how they respond to other men in regards to competition. Because if they're getting irrational and crazy, there's a chance they'll get irrational and crazy with you. So yeah, but let me know down below if you can relate to this privileged plight that comes with having pretty privilege and having men literally lose their minds over you because mother could definitely relate, which is why like sometimes I just feel like, oh my god, it's better if I'm alone because I don't have to deal with a crazy boyfriend doing too fucking much. Anyway, and also it's just the fact that a lot of men cannot understand or take um their women being like a type of woman that's always getting pursued. They can't. But my thing is like they know that you do get it even if you don't say it, and they sometimes will be insecure or they'll be even more controlling or just like very possessive. Like mother doesn't mind possession, but from like a healthy place where he doesn't criminalize you because you can't help that you're beautiful and attractive to a lot of men, right? So that's my thing. It's just finding a healthy balance. Like I want a man that's very passionate about me and obsessed, if I'm being honest. But I don't want him to be like, I'll kill you and him type of energy just from talking to me. Oh, he got me fucked up. Like, I'm going to curve him, obviously, because, hello, you're my man. I only want you. But I'm not about to sit here and be playing, like, thin line between love and hate, and you, like, about to take me out with him. Or you're about to lock me in a room or something and be like, you're on mine. It's giving kidnapper, and no, I don't want to date a kidnapper. I'm like, no, hell no. What is this look like? A Lifetime fucking movie? I'd think the fuck not. So my thing is just like, lean back, calm down, okay? But yeah, nah, I'm not about to be on the next 48 either. The fuck? Anyway, I'm like, I'm so serious. Like, it's just so exciting, but so scary because you don't know how far his obsession is gonna go or his anger or possessiveness. You gotta test the limits, is all I'm saying, before you lock down anything nowadays. Like, oh God, I've been seeing it here in so many horror stories. Look, I don't have time for that shit. So what mother is trying to say, in all the most words, is the next time you get in a relationship, my Rosalynds, make sure you understand just how crazy that man is about you. And make sure you ask questions like, hey, like, are you like very possessive? Are you obsessive type? Or see how he acts when you like get all dolled up. Like, is he like, oh, where you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, other men gonna be there. They're gonna want to talk to you. Like, I don't know. Just look it up. Like, ask him. Ask him. Like, I'm so serious. Like, do I need to be on my head on a swivel, my guy? Like, my sir Zadi. Do I have to have my head on a swivel because you can't handle like other men looking my way? Because I don't have time. I honestly don't want a psychotic boyfriend or husband or mate or partner. I want someone who's even counter but can snap at the drop of a hat if I need your protection. You know what I'm saying? But all this extra bravado and shit, you could calm that shit down because I feel like you're the type to grab a gun and kill him and then me next. Okay, amen. No. Okay. So like, yeah. So that's how I feel. That's literally how I feel. Um, and so you gotta just essentially put it on him like, hey, lover boy, hi, psychotic boyfriend. No, bad boy. So, oh my god, as you can tell, I'm very amusing. Anyway, especially when in a relationship, it's giving. But no, I'm not dealing with that again. I'm sorry. You gotta pick your struggles, my Rosalynds. You cannot be over here scared of a psychotic, obsessive, possessive boyfriend that is possessive and obsessive in all the wrong ways, and scared he gonna do something to somebody, especially an innocent person. Okay, he looking okay, but I'm going home with you. So what's good? Type of energy you gotta give him. You gotta put your foot down. You gotta let them know you will not be psychotic with me. We are not going down this road. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. With that, mother's gonna say ciao. I love you, my Rosalynds. Bye.